praise and encouragement. Good girl. Always these sessions with any horse, but particularly babies, the more you can be gentle, quiet and non-worrying, the better it is for the horse. There's a car coming behind. Now, isn't she a good girl? Isn't she a good girl? Now, it seems such a small thing to have a car pass from behind, but actually in her case it's a really big thing and very, very positive. So we try to make every session quiet and enjoyable, so that the horse is motivated to try for the rider even when they're frightened. So it's very much training, if you like to call it that, or educating, or building trust through being quiet and not asking too much of the horse, not putting too much pressure on the horse. In fact, I think it was Ray Hunt has got a fantastic quote that I've saved, and it could very well apply to Nini, and if I never remember it off by heart, it's quite long, I would mention it right now because it's so applicable to Nini as well as all horses. Good girl. Oh, come on, Nini. Nini Panini, I call her Nini Panini. I think she has a registered name which is probably quite a lot grander, but to us she's Nini Panini. Come Nini Panini. I've got the stick tapping away on her shoulder just as a little reminder not to bring the shoulder too far into the road. Good girl. There. Good girl. Well, she's still quite weak. She's got this little body and she's quite weak, so you can't do too much trotting. And she lets me know when she's done enough and we come back to walk. Come on. Yes. Yeah, good girl. So whereas in the first kind of podcast clips she got stuck, now she knows she's figuring out how to walk on without getting, and no longer gets as stuck. Good girl. And she's figuring out how to keep her body kind of facing where she's going. Now, it does take time and it has to be gentle, otherwise you run into difficulties later on through simply not taking the time. Now we've come up to this little curb pavement exercise, and hopefully this time she'll remember what she did and more or less step straight up onto it. Good girl. Very good. So you can see horses are very quick learners, especially if they've had a positive experience with something. Right. Now yeah, we'll come back onto the pavement here, and yesterday she really said, no, I can't go up onto that pavement. It was just too nasty. But I gave her thinking time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, you have a little bit of thinking time then. Eh? You just consider it. You just consider it. It's all right. Now walking on. Come on. Come on. on, yes. I've given her a head so she can go. Come on, yes. Because I'm not very keen on this particular part of the pavement. But it's just a little exercise in asking them to go forward somewhere really, you know, not too off-putting for them, well within her capabilities. And it's just a little sort of bit, this is what builds the confidence in the rider. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. There, good girl. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes. I'm just going to do that once more. There we go. Good girl. Very good. Yes. Little trip around here. That's it. You just come down here every day and it'll be like second nature to her. There. What's also interesting, I'll just wait for this man to go. Morning. Right, walking on. Yeah, she's not very good at walking off curbs yet. What's also interesting is that Nini made far less fuss about walking up there than some horses who are 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. So yeah, she didn't really want to walk up there, but what she'll learn from us following through with that is that even though she doesn't like the look of something, the rider's decision is trustworthy. And the reason she knows that is because she's still alive. And of course, when horses say, oh, I really don't want to go there, they're worried about their survival. They're not wanting to give us a hard time, or that they really feel that it's not safe to go there. And of course, if we always sort of, pander isn't the right word, but if we go through the horse's life letting them decide when it's safe and when it isn't, they'll actually, good girl, they'll actually decide that most things aren't safe, and of course then their world shrinks, you know, it really does shrink. And so what we want to do is expand Nini's world incrementally and quietly, so that she realises that when the rider says, come on, we'll go here, that the rider will look after her safety. And so what I'm helping Nini discover is that when I say, yes, we can go past that, Nini, I've proved to her that I'm reliable. Good girl. Very good. I'll have another little trot. Come on, trotting on, Nini. She says, oh, I'm a bit tired. Come on, trot on, Nini. So I listen to her all the time, you know. If she's feeling tired and wants to come back to walk, then that's absolutely fine. Come on, you can go past that. I'm tapping a little bit with my encourager here. There. Good girl. She says, can we walk now? So yes, of course we can walk. Very good girl.